All right, fellas. Show you what we're gonna do with our jug lines this year. If you remember last year, we used these a lot. I hate these. They don't have enough flotation. I catch a lot of big catfish on these, and those big ones will take this under, and it's like a joke. This year, big guns. We're gonna call this thing a Jug Blaster, like a big cannon. It's just you take the pole here, it's about a foot long or whatever. It's glued and epoxied into this plate, the same plate that you've seen me use on my hand lines. We have an eyelet here where we're gonna put our line, and then on top of that, we'll put our thing. Here's why this is better. This is called Hydrodynamic Drag. I can't just add more flotation. This thing would have to be like 10 feet long or something for it to be effective. But you put that big plate there, he has to pull that against all that water. It's like a big parachute, basically. You know, that water is 800 times as dense as air, as you've heard me say all the time with regard to building these motors. We can actually use that to catch bigger catfish with these jugs. And I don't even have a name for these yet. I'm only gonna run about a dozen of these. Here's another thing. You see how we have the eyelet here? I'm probably gonna stick another eyelet here in the top, run a piece of ribbon like that. So this just flickering there in the wind, just like that, makes it easier to see. When these are laying in the water like this, you can't see them. Doesn't matter what color they are, you can't see them. The only time you see them is when they're turned up like that, right? Well, by the time they're like that, the big fish is about to take it under. They really can't take this under. If they manage to take it under, it's gonna tire them out a lot faster. That's what we're moving towards this year. Okay, here's the rig for this year. My triple threat swivel here. 60-pound test swivel, 110-pound test snap. We're gonna bump it up to 50-pound test line this year, just because it's easier on my hands, things like that. I use a fixed set length. I find that once you start trying to do adjustable lengths with these jug lines, it's just a waste of time. It's just too complicated for what it is. And then going down to the very bottom, you have one of my circle hooks, Blackwater Lures Catman hooks, jug hooks, and coming up about 3 feet, you got this guy on a dropper. So hook, dropper, and then coming up about 9 feet from that, whatever, 6, 8, 9 feet from that, we have that. And then we have that. You cannot pull that under, I'm telling you. I always have a deal where if you want to try 3 of my triple threat swivels, you can check out some of the fish I caught last year on them. I'm willing to mail 3 of these out to you so that you can try them for yourself. I'll pay the shipping for you to try them for yourself to see if they're worth it. If you like them, they're available on Amazon. They're available on my website because they're a thicker, heavier hook. They're the 4/0 hook, but they are thick as an 8/0 hook. So they're very, very strong. And they're designed to catch the fish and not just be a toy. There you have it. Check it out. I'll put links or something.